Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. My name is Camilo. Welcome to CamiloReviews. In this episode, I'm going to give everyone an update. We're finally there, signing of the contract for the FBA Automation.
Let's go check it out.
So after giving it thought for a few more weeks now, I've reached a point where I'm going to pull the trigger and sign the contract tonight. So I have a copy of the contract down here. I will be signing it here in a few minutes, but I wanted to, just talk with you guys as far as my reasoning for going with this particular company. Anytime, throughout these last few weeks, I've texted, the owner. He's done a great job in answering all my questions and reassuring me and understanding my pain points. And he's been very thorough in explaining every detail to me in a very timely manner. Literally, anytime I would text him, he would respond within 5 minutes. I think the one time that, I thought he was probably busy but avoided my calls maybe for, half of a day, I found out that it was because he was in a plane flying internationally. He was busy. But I just can't stress, the customer service that he presented. I think he was excellent in that department, and it spoke volumes for me, the way that he conducted himself, and it was a clear representation of the company and the product that they push. So that was a main reason, why I'm going with them. Number two is the pricing. We'll get into numbers here in a second. There's a few companies on the block doing this Amazon FBA automation. Some are at the $20, $25, sometimes even $30,000 buy-in. I thought that was a little bit on the high side for me, to be honest with you. $30,000 is a lot of money. I work hard for my money. And with this company, I felt that it was, not as much of a buy-in. And what I'm going to receive is going to be the same, if not better. This guy is hungry. He knows his stuff. I could go on and on with how I feel, how the results are going to be here in the future with that. I'm confident with them. But most importantly, I just want everyone, if they're at the step in researching a company and they actually have a contract to sign, make sure you guys read through it. I'm not going to give up, his contract, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, there's quite a few pages in here. So for me, the legal side of it was a slam dunk. Everything was straight to the point. Description of services, different payments, what I'm going to receive in writing, with specific numbers, specific percentages, specific months and time frames, and that's all in writing in the contract. So that's what I liked about it. It's very detailed, from a legal perspective too. It protects both parties, and that's what I liked about it. Everything is to a T. You gotta do this within X number of days, and if you don't, this is what's gonna happen. It's a breach of contract. So everything is spelled out, clearly. I'm just gonna put it out there for you guys. I'm taking a big risk with this investment here. Basically, I'm to a point with my military career where I have X number of dollars basically in my retirement plan, and what I decided is to put my money to use. So I'm gonna let everybody know I'm not advocating for this. This is just where I'm coming from, and this is what I'm doing because that's how confident I feel about the service. Basically, I pulled money out of that account. I've done the math, the monthly payment, and monthly expenses, and it's doable. Even if I make zero money and this turns out to be a bad investment, because we have to think about that logically, it's still something that I could afford. It's not gonna bankrupt me. So I feel confident in putting that money to use. So guess what? That's exactly what I'm doing. you know, we work our butts off in a 9 to 5, and you know, we sit around until the minimum age of retirement here in the States, which is what, 59 and a half. And you know, we hope that when we retire, we sit on a big pot of money. My thinking is, you know, let me try to use that money to get ahead now, reinvest that now, make me some more money now, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, I pulled it out. And going back to the buy-in, there's, with this company, like many, there's 3 different tiers. I went with the middle tier. I'm at 50%, 50-50, but my objective is this. It's a nice middle ground where if it crashes and it goes south, it's not going to be as big of a hit as $30,000. But if I'm making profits, I can always upgrade to the top tier, which at that point I'll take a 70-30 split. So that's what I like about it. Everything's clear cut. And you know, I'm really looking forward to it. You know, I thought about it a lot, and I'm ready to pull the trigger. So this is where I'm at. This is the contract. You know, for you guys that are in a similar situation, I can't stress enough to read every single word on the contract. I mean, we went back and forth, me and the owner, and he specified, you know, a lot. And I'm probably at this point, he's probably sick of me. He's probably like, dude, just sign the contract and let's get it going. But after talking with my tax guy, and I'm not giving tax advice, or nor am I representing my tax guy, but you know, he advised, you know, why are you going to pay the franchise fee from now until 1 January? You're going to basically pay double. And it makes sense. So I made the decision to wait until, you know, 1 January, and that's when, you know, I'm going to blow this thing wide open and basically launch. My launch date is projected to be hovering around the 1st of January, plus or minus a couple weeks. Still a few things I need to do. I'm going to sign the contract here with you guys tonight, and then I got to get moving with you know, my LLC. Here in California, you need a registered agent. Basically, that's if the IRS needs to track you down, or if there's any correspondence, you need a physical address. I need to look into it and verify, but I don't think it can be your home of address. It may be within California, it may be out of state. So right out of the gates, that's 2 things I need to do, as well as once I get my EIN from my LLC, register to open up a checking and savings business account, which at that point begins building my credit on the business side. So that's sort of the game plan. At this point, I'm going to go, after I sign this, I'm going to go ahead and fax it over to the owner, and they'll go ahead and contact me and begin basically giving me a checklist so I can in-process. Onboarding is what it's called. But I'm really excited about this. You know, I got, you know, at least 2 weeks to get it together with my LLC and you know, my bank account information, get that rolling, get my credit situation squared away on check. But that's another reason why, you know, I didn't want to go all in. I needed some money in reserves, whether that's going to be a secured or unsecured line of credit cards, and I needed to verify that. I needed to make sure I had that. Also, you know, per contract, and with most, you know, Amazon FBAs or even drop shipping, even more so, the first 3 months are, you know, as we all know, warm-up periods. There's not going to be a huge expectation for a lot of activity within the first 3 months. Therefore, you know, I have time to wait, and it wasn't like I was going to be making any sales from now until the 1st of January anyway. So I figured I'll save paying double on the franchise tax fee, and start after the 1st, get everything solidified, pay it maybe one time, and I'm gonna have to wait, you know, 3 months anyway. But going back to the contract, it's cool because, you know, it's I like how there's a roadmap here of clear expectations, months 1 through 3, 4 to 6, 7, 8. Everything is, there's like a roadmap, so it keeps you in the know per contract, and I really like that, how they outlined it. So that's basically where I'm at. Everything I've read so far, I mean, everything's broken down to a T, very specific, you know, which from a legal perspective, I cannot stress it enough. It looks nice, it looks good. You know, there are minimums outlined here, okay, of this is for sure the minimum that you're gonna make, and it's in writing. That's all I'm worried about. That's all I care about. You know, like I was telling my buddy, hey, as long as I make my original investment back, you know, I'm worry free. That's basically where I'm at. Do I hope 100,000 months? Of course, sure. You know, it gets you thinking of what happens after year 1, what's gonna happen at year 2 or year 3, and then that's where it really starts looking nice. You know, it gets me really excited at the potential of this for, you know, not a whole lot of money, you know, and I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. So that's where we're at. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign it so I could go ahead and fax this off to him. Here we go. 2020 is gonna be a great year. Let's do it. Boom. There it is. FBA Automation, baby. So I'll just make this short and sweet. If you guys have any questions, I'll go ahead and put my phone number in there as well and my email address. I'll make sure to include it this time. If you guys have any questions, please give me a call, shoot me a text. I'll keep you guys in the loop and update you guys with any information that, you know, I'm aware of at this point. No problem. I've already had a few subscribers text me and ask me some questions. I appreciate that. Thank you. Keep them coming. And for everyone on the sidelines that you're trying to acquire the capital to buy in, and you know you're scouring YouTube and you're following, you know, individuals like myself, you know, stay in there. You know, sometimes you may have to look at my case. You know, I basically pulled money out, yanked money out of a retirement plan for this investment. That might be an option for you, or you know, other types of lucrative funding options. So think outside the box with that, and your time will come soon. Just hang in there, stay in there, and good luck to everybody. That's where I'm at. So we'll keep it short and sweet, and I'll continue to be giving everyone updates as this journey progresses. So thank you very much, and 2020 is going to be great. Good luck to everybody, and we'll talk soon. All right, bye.